Hello everyone and welcome back to FPL Animate. My name is Oded and in this video I will talk about all the attacking defenders worth mentioning who come with a reasonable price and low ownership. So hit the like and subscribe button and let's see who they are. Last season was big for defenders regarding the attacking returns. Seems that every team has their own defender taking over the set pieces, producing a lot in the attacking side. These are the players who managed to get at least 7 returns last season, with some obvious names like Alexander-Arnold and Robertson who managed to get 14 attacking returns each. Cancelo and James who had a breakthrough season in the category, and some say differential defenders who had a great year as well and were able to deliver a decent amount of returns even if some didn't play week in and week out like Alonso and Doherty. These players of course will be able to put these numbers again this season most likely, and I will try to focus on non-obvious players, some differentials who are way cheaper and not heavily owned, to join the premium defenders everybody will have anyway. Starting with Chilwell, who should have been in the last slide with all the other defenders who got more than 7 attacking returns, but he started to play for Chelsea in the league only from game week 6 up until game week 12 when he got injured up until the final game of the season. In those 6 games he managed to get 4 attacking returns, which gave him almost 8 points per game. In those games he took most of the corners and indirect kicks ahead of James or Mount. And he will probably do the same this year, especially from the left side of the field. He comes in a very reasonable price of 6 million. Could have been 6.5 if he played more games and brought more FPL points. So for me, Chilwell for now is a nailed defender. One that comes in deep inside the rival box and have a good range from outside as well. That's how he scored the 3 goals last season. With the new signing of some fullbacks for Chelsea, James and Chilwell seems a much better option than before because Chelsea defense got stronger and they can focus much more on the attacking sides. Between choosing James or Chilwell, it's a very hard call. My favorite is Chilwell just because he can provide numbers like James. His ownership is way lower and no chance of him moving from time to time to be a centre back like James did it previous season when Chelsea suffered from injuries. Gabriel was, believe it or not, the top scorer among all defenders with 5 goals. All came after set pieces. Come at the price of 5 million, explaining why so few people pick him for their team. Arsenal defense should be very solid this year with tiyusg back in full speed as well as Tierney. The joining of Saliba and Zinchenko will upgrade Arsenal even more. So Arsenal defense is not that issue. Only the take price of Gabriel compared to tiyusg and White that come at 4.5 million. Other than that, people tend to go for the left and right defenders because they are more attacking than the fullbacks, but Gabriel shown in the last season that fullbacks and centre-back can contribute to the offense, especially in set pieces, showing why he had the highest FPL points among all centre-backs beside Liverpool, Van Dijk and Matip and Laporte. The fixtures are there for Arsenal and Gabriel can be a great differential even if he gets only 1 or 2 attacking returns in the next 5 or 6 games. Trippier is not in any defender's must-have conversation even though 16% own him up until now. The reason why is probably Newcastle fixtures with Manchester City and Liverpool in there in the first 5 games. And for his price maybe you can get a better attacking defender than that because he is not as attacking say like Arnold or James. His attacking returns last season before he got injured and missed out the rest of the season came from free kicks. And here is where his strongest point. He took all of Newcastle's set pieces last season when he played, except penalties, so his expected goals and assists rise above many other defenders. He's one of the best free kickers in the league and if he can stay fit he should bring a lot more attacking points, and also with the new Newcastle defense line he should bring points from clean sheet as well. Starting with him in the first 2 games, maybe bench him in game week 3 and 5, and after that there are much better fixtures for Newcastle and he should be nailed in the starting 11 in each game. 2-3 weeks ago Doherty seems like the obvious choice alongside Perisic to start in Spurs defense on the right side. His only competition was Emerson Royal, who didn't show much of his attacking skills. comparing to Doherty, who contemplates in the first 11 and got 7 attacking returns in 15 games. Like many other defenders in the list, he could have got a lot more if he didn't get injured for a long period of time. For the start of the season, he is fit, but the signing of Spence and the preseason game when Lucas Moura was placed in the right winger, the chances of Doherty to be nailed in every league game just got lower and lower. In my opinion, he is still better than all of them, and if I knew he would be nailed in the first 4 or 5 games of the season, he would be in my first choice of all Spurs defender with a price tag of 5 million, and because of Spurs fixtures. But rotation at Spurs can be heavy this season in the defensive end, and it's really hard to know which player on the right or even on the left will start. But this video is to show you which defender has the potential to get us attacking returns along the season. You can avoid Spurs defenders for now until we will see how the backline will be and who will play. Matthew Cash was a very nice surprise last season. He managed to get 7 attacking returns and 147 FPL points. Only 6 defenders got more points than him, with better teams. Aston Villa defense was pretty poor last year, but he still managed to keep 13 clean sheets and score a record of 29 points in double game week 28, higher than any player last season. So for Cash, it was a great personal season, for Aston Villa less. But with the new names of defense like Carlos and Kamara and the fitness of Mings and Luka Ding, for now Aston Villa should keep a lot more clean sheet and let Cash and Luka Ding go forward more and get more attacking returns. Cash and Luka Ding come in the same price, and although Ding is on corner kicks and has great skills to pass the ball into the box, the last time he scored in the league was in 18-19 season with Everton. Cash is much more attacking, and you can see by his assists and goals how deep he gets inside the rival box. That's why so many people own him over Luka Ding. Villa fixtures are quite good in the first 3 games, but after that their fixtures are pretty hard, so taking anyone from Villa defense can bring those points up until game week 4 and then turn to another defender from another team. Kristensen is the most differential player out of this list and maybe the most interesting one. Joining Leeds this summer after a great personal season with Salzburg, getting 7 goals and 4 assists from a dynamic, strong player coming into Leeds at 5 million to upgrade the worst defense team in the league last season after Norwich. With him, Leeds also signed 2 new center midfielders instead of Kevin Phillips, and with the other defenders of Leeds, who most of them recovered from injuries and a bad season, maybe this season Leeds will be able to keep a better defense and clean sheet on the way. I think many people will avoid Leeds defenders because of last season and because there are so many great options. We still don't know how Leeds defense will look like and play in the league. Also, Firpo on the left is injured, so it might affect again Leeds with placing players not in their natural position. But I'm looking more on Kristensen from the attacking side. If he can put the numbers he put last season, he will be one of the best defenders to own. I really think he could be one of the hiding gems of the season. He will be owned by many if Leeds could keep clean sheet against middle class teams. And the fixtures are there for Leeds with 4 teams who struggled to score last season. I think for the price of 5 million and with only 0.5% ownership, it can be a very strong differential if you are willing to take the risk on Leeds defense. And that's about it. Thank you for watching my video. And again, if you like my content, do subscribe to my channel and give this video a big like and some comments. Goodbye for now and good luck to all.